Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast for you, and this is another older one. I think it's from last season as well. So this is the Ultra Premier Cup, and we're taking a look at Flygon. I know I did a shoutcast on Flygon, but I actually really like Flygon, so I'm really interested in seeing it ever since Zionic published his video, which it was in the Great League, wasn't it? But we're using it in the Ultra League, or I'm not, but this trainer that submitted this is, and he submitted me several videos before, which I do appreciate. If you want to continue submitting videos, the link will be in the description down below, and that goes for anybody. I love seeing you guys. But yeah, an older video I never got around to, but still meta relevant. So we have Flygon with Mudshot, Earth Power, and Dragon Claw, which is going to be the standard moveset. That Earth Power is a Community Day move. And then we have Venusaur with Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant, and Sludge Bomb, and Charizard with Fire Spin, Blast Burn, and Dragon Claw. So all very common Pokemon, right? I guess besides that, Flygon maybe, but Venusaur and Charizard definitely cheap to invest in. Flygon maybe not so much because it is 75k to unlock that second move, but it just charges up so fast. So Flygon, I love it. I love it. Even though I shoutcasted it before, I was more than happy to see that I still had this video to shoutcast because it is a good Pokemon in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of these battles. Either way, Poliwrath will take out the Flygon. In comes Charizard. Okay, I mean, I understand that why you would bring that in because the Ice Punch is going to be neutral, so it's not going to do a lot of damage. Ice Punch to Venusaur is going to be super effective. So we'll see how this plays out. So going to take those Ice Punches and then switch into Venusaur. Out comes the opposing Charizard. Not really that great. Let's see if the Sludge Bomb can land. I'm not sure if the opponent has a shield or not. It looks like it does land. Okay, the opponent does have a shield. And Charizard will go for a charge attack. It could be the Blast Burn. Let's find out. It is going to be Dragon Claw. Nice call in order to call that bait. So going to go ahead and go for the Frenzy Plant, trying to pick up the last shield, able to get it. Okay, that may have knocked out the Charizard anyway, maybe not. It would have come close, I think. But either way, Charizard is going for a charge attack. You basically have to shield this one. So going to go ahead and shield a Dragon Claw, but you really had to at that point. So Charizard going for the Dragon Claw, maybe hoping that you can go for Dragon Claw and then farm down. Oh no, that just knocks it out. Okay, in comes Poliwrath. Poliwrath will get to an Ice Punch. This Ice Punch is not going to KO the Charizard. Can he get to another one, or can the Blast Burn come out? Oh my god, it's so close. Blast Burn coming out. Yes, Poliwrath is going to resist it, but it's still going to be enough. We know how powerful Blast Burn is. Wow, that was a crazy, crazy game. Awesome plays, really nice, beautiful game. That was close. I thought he was going to lose that one. That was a great game, though. Great game. So, okay, let's go ahead and jump into the next one and see how the next battle goes. I believe we have, I think this is about a 20-minute video, so I think there's two sets. But you do have Flygon versus Empoleon. Okay, so Empoleon is going to have to watch out for the Earth Power. I mean, Empoleon is dishing out neutral damage. Probably going to have to shield. We'll see if the Empoleon calls the bait or not. Let's see what happens. The Empoleon will shield that, and it will go for a charge attack. Flygon, even though it's neutral to Hydro Cannon, will be taking a lot of damage, so it's going to definitely want to shield. And now the Flygon will go for another Earth Power. This Flygon should be outpacing the Empoleon. Will the Empoleon commit the final shield? Yes, it will. Okay, it looks like the Flygon will switch out to try and catch a Hydro Cannon. Did he successfully catch it, or is it a Drill Peck? It is a Drill Peck, still able to take that hit. In comes Dragonite. Okay, so Dragonite going to be taking a lot of damage with Sludge Bomb. It's not going to KO though, so the Dragonite should be able to farm down. Yep, able to farm down the Venusaur. And what is going to come in, you got to really, you got to bring in the Charizard because you cannot take a Dragon Claw, I don't think, if you have the Flygon. Flygon, even though it's really fast, it's so squishy, so it really can't take many hits. But Dragonite will go for the Dragon Claw, and Charizard is going to be able to take it and go for its own Dragon Claw. Will the Flygon in the back be able to seal up the game? Okay, Charizard does knock out. Looks like the Flygon comes in. Flygon is racing to this Earth Power, able to get to it before it goes down. This will definitely be enough to knock out that Empoleon. That's what the Empoleon did not want to see earlier in the game. In comes Gyarados to feint down that Flygon. Out comes Charizard. Charizard's going to go down. There's no way that Charizard was beating Gyarados. So great game. So let's go ahead and see the next one. Losing that one, but that's totally fine. Still able to play well. So, okay, so it's going to be Flygon versus Swampert. Okay, so very interesting. Obviously, Swampert's probably just going to go straight Hydro Cannons. I mean, they both have Mud Shots, so they're both charging up fast. Swampert is going to go for the Hydro Cannon. Again, this is neutral, so it looks like Flygon will take it. The Mud Shots are not doing much, so Flygon can definitely take one. It's going to go ahead and go for the bait, the Dragon Claw. I don't know if Swampert's going to shield this. It might not. Not going to shield it. Going to be able to go for another Dragon Claw, though. Swampert, again, still going to be able to take it. He does decide to take it, but he can't take one more. The Flygon might shield this one up. No, Flygon is going to accept its fate and go down to that Hydro Cannon. I guess he wanted to farm with Venusaur. Okay, so able to get a head start on energy. And in comes that Charizard. Not great. Going for the bait right now. Hoping to pick up a shield. Will we see a shield coming in? We will see that shield, and that was a nice bait. So now it looks like he's going for the Sludge Bomb. Oh, he tried to catch the Charge Attack, but wasn't able to do so. So Charizard will go for, that was a Dragon Claw, I think, but that allows Venusaur to get to a Sludge Bomb. So this Sludge Bomb going to do a lot of damage to that Charizard, and then switching out into his own Charizard. Okay, it looks like the opposing Charizard will go straight for an attack, most likely Blast Burn. Yeah, going for that Blast Burn, even though it's resisted, it does a lot of damage. In comes the Charm User, so Charizard is going to go ahead and go for the Blast Burn. So this Blast Burn is going to be shielded. And nice shield on the opponent's end. Can he get to another Blast Burn? Oh no, not able to do so. Could have won for the Dragon Claw, but you don't want to go for a Dragon Claw against the Charm User, or against the Fairy type, right? So it really wasn't worth it. I would have tried to get to the Blast Burn as well. So Venusaur charging up extra energy, and then, charging up for almost back-to-back Frenzy Plants, going for the first Frenzy Plant. This will be enough to KO, for sure. And then in comes Charizard, able to get to that, Frenzy Plant. Could have went for the Sludge Bomb. I hope this doesn't cost him the game. No, that still knocks out the Charizard anyway. Okay. I thought it would, but I was like kind of unsure, but able to win that one. So great game. Great game. So let's go ahead and jump into the next one in just a moment. Just a moment. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I'm really liking Flygon. I definitely do want to invest in one. I will. But we have Flygon versus Cavalier. So this Flygon is probably going straight Earth Power. Looks like the Cavalier does beat it to a Charge Attack. Going to go ahead and accept it. That will be an Aerial Ace, okay? So will the Cavalier shield this? It might attempt to shield and farm down, maybe? No, not going to shield it. The Cavalier is, okay, going to charge up a lot of energy, going to be hit with this Charge Attack. Could have thrown the Dragon Claw first before being hit with the Charge Attack to get a shield or knock out the Cavalier. But he's going to bring in Charizard to farm down, so maybe that's what his plan goal was. So in comes Empoleon, not good. Blast Burn is going to be neutral. Yes, it's going to do a lot of damage, but it's still neutral. Okay, going to be shielded from the Empoleon. That's how strong Blast Burn is. Going to go ahead and shield it from the Empoleon. Okay, so Venusaur does shield that Drill Peck. In comes Dragonite. Okay, we see a lot of Dragonites. We just see way too many Dragonites, don't we? It's such a good Pokemon, though. So Dragonite will go for the Charge Attack, and that will be a Dragon Claw, and Venusaur is going to go ahead and fire off the Sludge Bomb. I don't know about this game. Let's see. The Sludge Bomb will connect. That does do a lot of damage. Going to be able to get off a Frenzy Plant, but Frenzy Plant is double resisted, so it's not going to KO, despite how low that Dragonite is. Another one would, but it can't get to it. And in comes Charizard. So Charizard will be hit with Charge Attack. It's going to shield up. Going to be that Dragon Claw. Can the Charizard farm down? Yes, it can. Able to farm down. In comes Empoleon, as we know, not good. Yeah, I mean, even if they fall for the bait, which they probably will, you're not going to be able to get to it like a Blast Burn. So they're going to go ahead and shield that and knock out the Charizard. Yeah, that was basically hard counter City, right? So definitely very difficult to come out of that one, but still really well played. Able to try to get out of it at least, but let's see how the next game goes. Hopefully the next game goes a little bit better. Flygon versus Togekiss is absolutely terrible. Can he come out from the bad lead? In comes Charizard. Out comes Alolan Muck. Okay, so Charizard is going to go ahead and go for the Blast Burn. This is going to do a tremendous amount if it goes unshielded. It is shielded, so nice being able to pick up that shield. And this Muck is going to just continue to farm down, going to be hit with another Blast Burn. It's basically forced to commit the shield now. It's just going to town, charging up, probably has back-to-back, so this Charizard will allow itself to go down. No, the Acid Spray comes in, so it doesn't go down to that Acid Spray. In comes Flygon. Oh, that's a Bite Alolan Muck. Okay, I was going to say, why didn't it throw the attack sooner? But that's because it's Bite and it's not Snarl, which would charge up really fast. So Flygon is going to finish farming down that Muck, loaded on energy. A Flygon with energy is not safe for anyone. It looks like he wants to switch out, though. Yeah, going to switch out because Flygon is walled by Togekiss because Earth Power does nothing. So Venusaur going to go ahead and go for the Sludge Bomb. This is actually not as comfortable as you would think because that Togekiss is totally walling the Flygon. However, the opponent decides to quit, realizing, I guess, maybe a Sludge Bomb would ultimately end up hitting that Togekiss, so they decide to back out. So that was a great game. So let's see how the next game goes. It's Flygon versus Scissor. Okay, I don't know how this one plays out. Dragon Claw is resisted, Night Slash, and these bullet punches are doing a lot of damage. So I guess going to go ahead and go for the bait right now. Maybe the Scissor will shield this. Let's see. Yep, going to get the shield. Nice bait. I don't think I would have baited just because I would have been unsure if Scissor would have shielded. I wouldn't have felt comfortable with it, but obviously it worked out for them, so that is awesome. So Flygon will go ahead and go for this Earth Power. Will the Scissor commit its final shield? It will not. Look how much damage that does. Wow. I mean, I knew it would do a lot of damage. I didn't know it would do that much. So Flygon is going to go down. I think the Scissor got a boost, but Charizard can feint it with one Fire Spin anyway. And in comes Swampert. Okay, so not good. Going to go ahead and switch. Trying to catch the Hydro Cannon, not able to do so. Now it is a Venusaur mirror match. So you basically need a couple Sludge Bombs to knock out the Venusaur. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, maybe an extra Frenzy Plant as well on top of that. So, okay, Venusaur going to get to another one. That opposing Venusaur is charging up energy. So Sludge Bomb will be shielded. So another Sludge Bomb may be able to KO it at that range. So the opposing one going to fire off a charge attack, going to be shielded, going to be that Sludge Bomb. Nice shield. Another charge attack coming out. This one, again, could be the Sludge Bomb. No, it's a bait. It's the Frenzy Plant. So now this Venusaur will be able to KO, I believe, the opposing Venusaur. Let's see if it KOs. Oh, yeah, it definitely KOs. That's actually pretty good. This Venusaur will go ahead and shield this. Definitely a Hydro Cannon, but you don't want to take that damage. You really need to knock out this Swampert. Oh, never mind. Going to switch and go for the Blast Burn. He had a Blast Burn loaded. Really beautiful switch. Really well played game. That Blast Burn will be enough to KO. After that lost lead, seeing the Swampert versus Swampert versus Charizard, I'm like, this is going to be a difficult game, but he was able to pull it out, and that was a great play. All around, great play. Able to pull that one out despite losing that lead and the bad matchups incoming. So, really well played. So anyway, Flygon versus Toxicroak. Okay, Earth Power obviously would knock out that Toxicroak, but will the Toxicroak allow it to happen? It's going to definitely be going for the Mud Bombs because Sludge Bomb is heavily resisted. So, going to go ahead and bail into that Abomasnow. Abomasnow is doing double super effective damage. So, okay, shielding that. And in comes Charizard. Charizard can basically farm down. The Weather Ball should do a decent amount of damage, but I don't think you really need to shield them. At least not one. Okay, going to go ahead and commit the Dragon Claw, not wanting to be hit with another one. Will the Dragon Claw KO? It will not. Can the Fire Spin KO? No. Another charge attack coming through. So Charizard is going to take it. It won't be enough to KO, though. Look how close that matchup is. I mean, look how close that matchup is, right? So in comes Lapras. This Charizard cannot get to that Blast Burn, so it's going to drop the Dragon Claw. And it's better than nothing, and then Lapras will farm down. I would say you gotta go in with Venusaur. Yeah, you cannot take double super effective damage with Flygon. No way. So Venusaur comes in, and this Lapras is going to town, charging up. It could possibly have Ice Beam. It's kind of difficult to say. Frenzy Plant is going to be shielded. Going for the charge attack, you probably have to shield. Yeah, going to shield. It is Ice Beam. Nice shield. And in comes Toxicroak. Okay, this is Toxicroak. Okay, going for the Frenzy Plant. I may have switched out into Flygon and tried to get to an Earth Power, But anyway, going for the Frenzy Plant, now switching out to go for Earth Power. Could have switched out in the beginning just to knock it out, but that's okay. So that Flygon, that obviously Earth Power will KO. In comes Lapras to farm down a little bit, and out comes Venusaur. Venusaur only needs to land one Frenzy Plant, and it still has a shield. Going to go ahead and shield that one up, and it's going to be able to get to the Frenzy Plant to KO this Lapras. So Lapras is definitely going to go down. And yeah, he's going to win that one. So that was really well played. Would have played that a little bit differently, I think, but I still think that was a great game. And yeah, as I said, really well played, right? So let's see how the next one plays out. So it's Flygon versus Venusaur. So, okay, Flygon is going to be taking neutral damage from the Frenzy Plant. So, could be a difficult game. Here comes the Frenzy Plant. It's a powerful move. Do you shield it? Yeah, I guess you do shield it. It would have done a tremendous amount of damage. Going to go ahead and go straight Earth Power, not going to bait. I probably would go straight Earth Power as well. In fact, I know I would. Able to do a decent amount of damage, a lot of damage actually. Now the Flygon can go for the Dragon Claw. I still don't think this KOs. Okay, going to get the shield. That's what he was hoping for. It may have KO'd, I'm not sure. It would have come close. So going to shield that Frenzy Plant, that would have probably KO'd the Flygon at that range. Now Flygon will go for the Dragon Claw. Will the Venusaur decide to shield this one up? No, will not, realizing that it probably wasn't going to win that matchup anyway. In comes Dragonite. Dragonite is going to be hit with the Dragon Claw. Going to do a lot to Dragonite. I mean, Dragonite's not the tankiest Pokemon. It will decide to shield and farm down. So now it's pretty healthy. There's no solid answer in the back to Dragonite. I mean, Charizard does have Dragon Claw, but it's not like the greatest answer. Okay, they switch to Ampharos. In comes a beautiful counter Venusaur. It is resisting the Focus Blast and the Thunder Punch. We do see the Thunder Punch. Oh, wait, that was Dragon Pulse, actually. I was about to say it's not resisting Dragon Pulse. So if it has Dragon Pulse, it is a relatively decent answer. So obviously that one does have it. And able to farm it down, though. And in comes Dragonite. Dragonite will be hit in the face with this Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb going to do a tremendous amount of damage, as you can see. Probably going to be able to farm down. Oh, almost got to the Frenzy Plant. Not quite able to get there. Charizard does have a Dragon Claw. As long as this isn't Hurricane or something. It is Hurricane. That KOs Charizard. Oh man, that KOs Charizard. I thought he had that one. Dragonite wins CMP against Charizard. Able to take that one out. That was crazy. That was crazy by the opponent. I thought he had it. Wow, okay, sometimes those games happen. So the next game we see Flygon versus Cavalier. So how's this game going to play out? We've seen a similar match earlier. Going to be hit with a charge attack. Probably Drill Run, or we'll have to see. Yeah, going to be Drill Run. That does a lot of damage. Will the Cavalier shield this Earth Power? It possibly might. It does decide to shield, not wanting to get hit with that. Cavalier is going to be hit with another one. Yeah, going to be hit with another one. Going for the Earth Power. Will it commit both shields? Probably not. No, it does survive that and still wins. Okay, so wins but has to commit a shield. Charizard knocks it out with one Fire Spin. In comes Poliwrath. Okay, I mean, Charizard can hang with Poliwrath. Blast Burn, I think, does like 40 to 50%, doesn't it? So Blast Burn is coming out. A little bit less, maybe 35%, but these Ice Punches are neutral and they don't do that much damage. They do okay damage, I guess. But anyway, in comes Venusaur, out comes the Glade. Okay, so Glade going to be hit with this Frenzy Plant. It basically has to shield if it wants to stay alive, doesn't it? It does want to stay alive. Can the Venusaur get to another one? No, going to be hit with a Charge Attack. These Charge Attacks are resisted unless if it has Synchro Noise. Going to be close combat. Okay, now going for the Frenzy Plant. I guess it would have been too risky to maybe farm down, even though it... Yeah, oh yeah. Even though you got the defense drop, there's no way. And now this Venusaur is going to be able to get to a charge attack. It will shield this one up. Going to be that Ice Punch, and it does go for the Frenzy Plant. And that's going to knock out Poliwrath. Yeah, that's a great game. That's a great game. I think we have one more. Really well played as well. So, GG's, and we're going to jump into what I believe is going to be the final game in this video. So, a longer video for you guys today. Recently, I've been uploading 2 videos a day. I don't know if you all watch them. Maybe you do. But sometimes one video, it all depends. But okay, not really a great matchup for the Flygon. It will be dishing out super effective damage with the Dragon Claws, but that Dragon Breath damage adds up quickly. Look how much that did, wow. Look how much that did. So Dragonite will go for the Dragon Claw. Will Flygon shield? It will shield, realizing that both Pokemon in the back are not really great answers. All the fast move damage is resisted by both Pokemon in the back, so Dragonite actually allows itself to go down. In comes Empoleon, very interesting, because now the Empoleon, if I was the opponent, I would have shielded that first matchup and farmed down with Dragonite. But Empoleon's actually not even shielding. In comes, why not bring in Gardevoir instead of the Empoleon? I don't know. Maybe it was a misclick. I'm not really sure. But either way, you do have the Venusaur versus this Gardevoir. So now this is a beautiful situation. I guess he was saving shields for the Gardevoir because Gardevoir is really squishy. So I guess maybe that was the opponent's thought. But anyway, this Venusaur is going to go ahead and go for the Frenzy Plant. You're definitely picking up the last shield. And then switching into Charizard, and Charizard only needs to go for a Blast Burn. It can safely shield this. This is probably a Shadow Ball. Going to shield the Shadow Ball, and going to... Oh, the opponent's going to get to another Charge Attack. Does the Shadow Ball KO? It does not. If it was a Shadow, it would have. Going to get to that Blast Burn and take the game. And that's going to be it for this one, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.